am Dr. Hassan Siesay, a consultant public health physician in the Ministry of Health of Sierra Leone. And I also was a medical officer in the surgical unit in the 80s and early 90s. I have worked well for the Ministry of Health and Sanitation. I got an accident in my house when I fell down, and I found out that I had a foot drop. A foot drop means that my left foot cannot flex, so I cannot walk. I was virtually limping, and I was limping when I went to visit the hospital and discuss it with my colleagues. I met an orthopedic surgeon in the name of Dr. Bimba Bayo, who did an assessment. He assessed the whole body as well as the foot, and he told me that I have lost a very important nerve in my foot they call the common peroneal nerve. This nerve is responsible for me to flex and also extend my lower limb. It affected my whole gait, and I cannot walk, then I cannot do much. He, of course, had discussions with the colleagues. He sent me to a neurologist, Dr. Liz, who did all the sensation and told me that my sensations are okay, but I have lost the use of the muscles of my left lower limb. And he suggested that I should now visit countries overseas. Preferably, he wanted me to come to India. And in India, I might have the correct treatment that I need. I was lost. I have been in Sierra Leone. I have visited so many countries, but I have never been to India before. I don't even know the medical facilities that are in India. And I was a bit confused when I met a friend in the Ministry of Health, and the ministry made an arrangement that I should visit a contact who, in the name of Mr. Abdul Siesay, who has been to India, had surgery in India, and is well, and of course practicing now in Sierra Leone. I was able to meet Mr. Abdul, and I told Mr. Abdul Siesay my plight. Mr. Siesay, I cannot walk. I am ready to get medical treatment, but I don't know where to go. I have been requested to go to India. Can you help me? Mr. Abdul said, don't worry. Can you give me your problems properly? I told him I have a left foot drop and I cannot walk. Mr. Abdul took all this information, put it on his WhatsApp telephone, and he immediately sent it to India. The person he was talking to, I did not know. So I asked, he said, Doctor, I am going to send you to the best medical facilities that they have in India. So he called Med Access, led by Madam Sashi. So Madam Sashi told Abdul to give him all the details of my injuries. These details were of course given, and he said, yes, I think we can help him. Tell him to come to India and we'll be able to help. I told Abdul, yes, okay, that is the first part of it. The second part, how expensive, what am I going to pay, and that is all the necessary financial cost. Abdul called Madam Sashi. Madam Sashi said, don't worry about the cost. We need to take care of you. You need to get well, you need to walk again. Look at Abdul. Abdul is now walking. And we made all the arrangements, and we came with Mr. Abdul Siesay to India. The most surprising and humiliating thing for me was that when we arrived in Mumbai airport, there was a car ready to pick us up and bring us down to Pune, where all the facilities were available. We arrived at night, we saw the car, we got the driver, took all our things, and immediately we were brought to Pune. We were put in a hotel, all done by Med Access, and early in the morning, one Mr. Safwas Khan and Mr. Lalit, they came to visit us. Are you here? We are here. get ready, everything has been arranged. We want to start your medical investigations. Immediately, just in 24 hours, we were taken to the hospitals. The hospital to see the doctors concerned. And it was not only any doctor, it was the consultant doctors. They looked at my history that I came with, and then they recommended all the necessary things. All the blood investigation that needs to be done, all the lab investigation that needs to be done, everything needed for me, because they realized that if they are going to make sure that I work, then I have to do some neurosurgical operations. So the consultant neurosurgeon, Dr. Batia, was called to do my assessment. He did everything. He made all the necessary arrangements, and I was admitted to one of the most important and highly sophisticated hospital in Pune, the Dinanath Hospital, well known worldwide. I was in a special room, all arranged by Med Access, and the doctors and the colleagues, they did all their necessary investigation, and then I was booked for the surgery. The surgery lasted, of course, over 8 hours. We came back, I was on POP, and in a week, I found myself able to do flexion of my foot, which was not possible in the beginning. I started seeing sensation, and I was on POP for almost a month. And when I took out the POP, I found out I have a better gait, and I was able to walk very well. What I want to say is not the facility itself, but the way it was well coordinated. I never felt that I was out of Freetown. I thought I was still in Freetown, because all the necessary people were so cordial. They are ready to help. They are ready to provide anything I want. I was shocked. I never felt that I was in a hospital. I just believed that I was in a very sophisticated hotel where the doctors are operating, and they were able to give me the best service. I have done that. I have worked again. And yes, of course, there are some limitations, which is due to my age, as well as all that I need to have. But I am very comfortable now that I can work well, and I'm doing well. I have come to India on another 2 times to really enjoy these facilities. The best doctors, the best nurses, the best facilities, the best investigations can be done in a very short time at very minimal cost. Very minimal cost. The cost is so minimal that I believe that I will have spent more if I have done this type of surgery in Sierra Leone or in Ghana or in any other country. It was very minimal. And I believe the cordiality, the friendship, the team spirit, the family spirit that we have is what I enjoyed in this type of services that we have here in Pune, really led and provided for by Med Access. I am hereby requesting any person who would like to come to India for medical facilities, please, I am always available to give you more details. If they are not in this clip that we are doing, I will give you more details. But I can assure you, you are really in India, in Pune, you are home, away from home. You will really enjoy the facilities. You will have the best treatment. And I can assure you that if they assure you that you will be treated, you will be completely treated and return home with good health care, with good health, and you will be able to see that yes, you have really got the best services in India. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to say these few words.